Hello again, everybody. Lance Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside, ready to go with another big week. Championship Wrestling. Been waiting all week for this one. We got that big title match today, Davey.
We do indeed, but we have an opening match that we were looking forward to. Also, it's a tag team match. Steve Keirn and Dutch Mantel will be teamed up in that one. They'll be going against Big Tom Stanton and Big Jim Dalton. That's the opening match. Then, the AWA Southern Tag Team titles will be on the line. Mr. Onita, Masa Fuchi, with their manager Tojo, will be challenging the superstar Bill Dundee and the King, Jerry Lawler, for the Southern Tag Team title.
Onita and Fuchi held that title briefly, as a matter of fact, so the international champs are going to be going to get it back again.
That's right. And then we have several standby matches. Among the folks here for standby matches, if we have time, Roy Rogers, Dream Machine, Bugsy, McGraw, Rick and Robert Gibson, the Nightmares, all of that, if there is time. It's going to be a 1-hour time limit on the championship match.
I'll tell you what, I hope we have time for some of the standby matches. Yeah. We got some dandies lined up. All in all, it looks like a great show today for championship wrestling. Be looking forward to it, and I tell you what, let's get it on right now. We'll be back in just one moment.
15-minute time limit tag team match, introducing at a total weight of 498 pounds. On the left of your screen, from New York City, Tom Stanton, his partner from Oklahoma, Jim Dalton. Going against him, total weight 449 pounds, from Tampa, Florida, Steve Keirn, and his partner from Oil Trough, Texas, Dutch Mantel. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Yeah, of course, the big conversation today, Dave, is the AWA Southern Tag title match. But as you correctly pointed out, what a dandy of an opener right here we've got with Keirn and Mantel going against Stanton and Dalton. Here we go.
All right. Jim Dalton starts for his team against Steve Keirn. Young man from Florida, has been in the area for a while now and has really made some friends and been impressive. Dalton and Stanton, big tag team. Dalton goes in about 243 or 4. Count of 2 by Steve Keirn as Dalton's shoulders were on the mat briefly. Here's the Dutchman from Oil Trough, Texas, Dutch Mantel. Mantel had Dalton's shoulders down briefly. Dalton tried to convert to a head scissors, but the Dutchman breaks out of it. Over to the corner and tags Steve Keirn. Keirn putting the heat on Dalton's leg. Oh, he springs it. Dalton makes his way over to the corner and tags Big Tom Stanton. Stanton weighing in at about 255. Huge guy out of New York City. Steve Keirn, round behind him. Here's Mantel. Mantel off the middle rope. Double forearm chop across the back. Big Tom Stanton on his knees. Dutch Mantel in control. Minute 40 seconds gone. Stanton back up on his feet. Whips Dutch into the rope. Dutch goes to the rope. Stanton trying to set himself, but Dutch hooked his arm. Dutch gets a tag. Steve Keirn. Steve dumps Stanton on the mat.
He is so quick. As a matter of fact, no quicker than Dutch. They both are very fast, and that fireman's very throw happened. Bing, 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 just over and down. And look at him again, Davey.
What a fine move. Steve Keirn has Big Tom Stanton on the mat. Stanton was able to roll that left shoulder up off the mat. No count started.
Big advantage with a guy as big as Stanton is, where you're tall, you can reach, and he reached a long way. Tag Dalton, and the tough Oklahoman is in there.
Dalton fired Steve Keirn into the rope. There's a cover by Dalton, but Steve out of that quickly. Steve between his legs. To the corner, gets the tag on Dutch Mantel. Great teamwork by Keirn and Dutch. Dalton bounced into the turnbuckle. Dutch Mantel right there to pick him up. Body slamming. Dutch back to the rope. Little spring, and he drops. He covers. Tom Stanton is there. break that up. 3 minutes gone. 3 minutes into the action. One fall only in this one. AWA Southern Tag Team Championship match to follow. Dutch reverses Stanton. Whoa, went after him, and Stanton rammed him into the turnbuckles.
Well, you got to give credit to Stanton. A smart move. He sidestepped him on that reversal and slammed Dutch face first right into that turnbuckle.
Stanton holding Dutchman back on the ropes while his partner, Jim Dalton, can get in there. Clothesline by Dalton. Drops with the upper arm cover. Steve Keirn in to help out Dutch Mantel. Stanton back. Stanton firing that right hand, and if he's going to do it, Dutch Mantel's going to answer him the same way. Stanton makes the tag on Dalton.
Comes as no bullet under Mantel and Keirn, but boy, this is a tough team they're going against today.
A body slam by Dalton. Dutch Mantel reaches for the corner. On his feet, starts that way, but Tom Stanton is right there. Dutch doesn't get any closer than about 8 or 9 feet from the corner. Now he gets that tag on Steve Keirn. In the air, Stanton hits the mat. Steve Keirn right there. Hooks the shoulders down, too. He got it. Steve Keirn gets the pin on Big Tom Stanton. Giving assist to Dutch Mantel for keeping Dalton out of the action. And Mantel and Steve Keirn are going to be the winners in 4 minutes, 53 seconds of action over this big team of Stanton and Dalton.
My golly, I'll tell you, too, Dave, there's a situation, and when you keep that pressure cooker tactics the way Keirn and Mantel do, always taking advantage, sooner or later, when they make one, you're going to be right on top of it, 1, 2, 3, and that's what happened with
Exactly
Keirn
what
there.
happened right here.
Super match, but by golly, that's not all of it. Remember, we got that AWA Southern Tag Team Championship match coming up, and we're going to be at it in just a moment. Such a day on Wave Country's Championship Wrestling. By golly, it's still to come, and you got to see it all. I mean, all of it, too. And Sunday night, remember that. Now, it is not Tuesday night, but tomorrow night at the Louisville Gardens, and it is showdown night. 7 big matches, and the final match is going to be an 8-man tag with the Dream Machine, Bugsy, McGraw, and the Nightmares, with Hart at ringside against Lawler, Dundee, Mantel, and Keirn. Showdown time, Jimmy.
Well, let me just tell you something right now, Lance. They can bring anybody in they want to bring in. Handsome couldn't do it. Nobody's going to do it because we're family. Bugsy, the Dream, the Nightmares, and Jimmy, baby. Nobody's going to destroy the first family.
All right, baby. Woo! You know it's going to be a whole lot of boogie-woogie going on. Kung Fu, Boogaloo. Jared, all I'm going to get to you, you ain't going to be able to get back in that 8-man tag when I get through you in that single match, because I'm going to run you like a big fat racehorse to your tongue logs out like a long red necktie. And then I'm going to roll you over and pin you. Tell them what it's going to be like on your end, Bugsy.
Well, this is something that you fans, this is an event. This is something you people want to pay your money for, you understand? Because I know exactly how you are. You're paying to see somebody get hurt. You're paying to see a little bit of blood. You're paying to see violence. 4 men against 4 men. 8 men in a ring. Undoubtedly somebody will be hurt. Undoubtedly somebody will be injured. Undoubtedly it could happen that legs will be broken. Arms could be broken. Jaws could be broken. And even possibly people maimed and put out of wrestling for good. And this is exactly what your greedy, little, vicious hearts are hoping for. Well, the first family has come prepared for this, and it definitely will not be us.
I think everybody's going to be prepared for it. They're looking for the entire first family right there. But you remember this. It's tomorrow night, Louisville Gardens, not next Tuesday. Tomorrow night, make your plans right now. Get your tickets early because it is a night of action with 7 matches. You do not want to miss any of it. Be sure and be there. Okay, we're going to be ready to go with that AWA Southern Tag Championship defense here in just a few minutes. But right now, it's going to be time for us to get filled in at the individual request of the head of the first family.
What they've all been waiting for, baby. Look, the
An update, a report on the
They love us. Look at this right here, man. Star Magazine, Lady Diana Family Secrets. They're trying to say I was with Lady Diana. I've never been with that broad in my life, man. I don't even know who she is. I settled the baseball strike. Everything is going great for the first family, man. I got my cast off. Look at this, Russell.
I noticed.
Great tonight. Big Bugsy McGraw, the Dream Machine, my Mike Nares. Hey, Daddy, baby, looking beautiful. Chic, my super assistant right here. What do you want to ask us, brother?
I noticed he's still on crutches.
Don't you worry. That's right, baby. Don't worry. I've been working him out. We're on top of the world, baby. We're on top of the world, right, Bugsy, Donovan?
We're rare, and we're there. Come and get us, baby.
Over here,
Look how pretty I am. Look how pretty